Oh man, today is the day we are taking the boat out. We're taking the mast down today, and we really have no idea what we're doing. So we have some people right now are looking at the boat. We've got a few people that have done it before, but never a step mast, only like a keel mast. Oh, they just came on. So it'll be an interesting day. We're hoping that with all of the little bits and pieces of knowledge that we have, everything will go smoothly. I mean, what could go wrong, right? You're probably thinking, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, just Google it. Well, we did, but there's nothing on unstepping a Catalina 28 specifically. How are all the wires connected? And she's 34 years old, so we had no idea if things were even modified. And I'm a stickler for detail, so not knowing how the wires are connected was a huge stressor for me. But we are so fortunate to have access to all the knowledge of our fellow Windjammers. You see, we all work together twice a year to put our boats in, and then we take them out. So we assembled a team that we felt would be perfect for this, and we pushed forward. So Mark, he just took off the backstay, which is kind of crazy, but he secured the mast with the halyard, so it goes over there. Now we're going to secure the backstay to the mast so it's not in the way. Then we'll try to figure out what the next step is. What squirrely pins?
The ones that hold the stay down. Well, I gotta loosen them up.
Is that our next step?
Yep, we're gonna loosen those up.
You mean the shroud pins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loosen those up a little bit here. Now I want to put, try to find the ones that need, like these. But we don't have very many of them. Like these things here.
Oh, there's quite a few in there.
Them in. Well, I want to make sure they're brand new ones, are not bent.
Oh, okay.
A lot of these have been used already.
Yeah.
Time to get some new stuff, I think.
Okay.
Pins in, so we can pop these out really quick.
Can't see here.
Just put those safety pins in, that way we can pull it out quickly when the crane is hanging on to us.
Loosened everything here too, so that should be quick release for that. And all of the stanchions, he took all the hardware and everything off, so those should be quick release. And then we'll just have to undo the backstay, and right now somebody else is taking their mast off. And not gonna lie, my stomach is a little bit nervous. We're in line. I think we're definitely behind the bay field, but so we might be 3 more boats, possibly 4. So we're waiting for this boat. When this boat is done, then we're gonna take the mast down. Here it comes. So the way they did this, I thought was quite interesting. They made a loop around the base of the mast and then attached the other end to the crane ball. The crane slid the loop up the mast and it stopped at the spreaders. The key is to make sure that there is enough rope length from the spreaders to the top of the mast. Now we got to pull all the pins.
Okay, you got a little room to play there. Any players or anything?
Not yet.
So you adjust those tuners? Yeah, they're gonna kind of, they want some kind of carry vertically.
Probably the top this way, I suppose. We'll walk right. Okay. No, that's what we did with Don.
So we don't have to say
They look like they're screw offs. Mike's pulling. Alright, so there's a screw and then a pull.
Disconnected. We're free. Okay, we can go up, Randy. How much? A little bit so we can walk off onto the dock. Oh, we gotta get the head stay over here yet. Hold on. I'll take the head. You gonna walk it? You're just gonna walk it? That's fine.
It was such a nice feeling once the crane had the mast and we could walk it off the dock. I felt like once we got on the dock and started walking the mast toward the sawhorses, we were in the clear. It's just always weird to do something for the first time. And there's such an audience watching, you just want to do it right.
Holy shit. Can't believe that fucking worked.
So once the mast was down and in place, we were able to take off the rope that we secured to the ball and hook. And then when that goes back up, they can bring the chains over to grab the bolt. We've done this many times, but it's still exhilarating every single time. And it feels like time is always of the essence. And it was so nice that everybody had one part of the quadrant of the boat, so it went really quickly. The biggest challenge is to always make sure the boat is fairly level when it pulls out of the water. Once you set it on the trailer, it makes it so much easier. Speaking of the trailer, we were so pleased when we set the boat in here for the final time. It fit. We did set it in temporarily in the spring, but we didn't have the middle boat supports in place because they were the wrong style. This time we have the supports in the way they should be, and we were so surprised once we set it in place. Everything tightened up as far as the boat supports go, and we couldn't have expected anything better. Being the first time we set the boat in the trailer, you're never quite sure how much forward or aft it should be to balance out the weight. But now we have it set where it should be. So the nice thing will be is we can actually put some markers or some supports or some boards down on the wooden bunker on the platform of the trailer. So next year we can set it right in place every time without the guesswork.
Stop. Okay, now we're going to bring the trailer back a little. Trailer back. Check your shaft. What? Okay, good. Hi, Lauren.
Doesn't it make you feel good that it worked?
What?
The trailer you built worked.
I'm glad of that.
Be an engineer.
I think Tom was happy that the boat fit in the trailer too.
Just like that. She's on the trailer. this is where she's going to be for the next 6-7 months.
So I made a little box. This is going to sit on the deck of the boat, and right where the mast used to be. And then this it won't move at all because the way I have it built. So then I can take the fake mast and go up about 4 feet with it, screw it onto this lid right here. And then I'm going to take some ropes and lay it off to where the stays normally go down. That way I'll pull it from left and right, forward and back a little bit. Then I'm going to take the boom, attach it to the mast piece that I built, and we'll use our little crutch I got up there, and we should be able to, should work pretty good, I think.
Creating a replacement mast since we took ours down.
Yeah. So it should be ready in a few minutes. So I'm going to hold the front of the boom here, and lay it on the crutch, and I'll kind of eyeball it, we'll measure it, I guess, make sure it's level with the boat, and then I'll put my pins on here for it.
Yeah.
At least I'll mark where the pin's got to go, because then I'm going to drill some holes a little bit lower than that so I can tie it down.
So we got everything pretty much on. We just have to attach the boom now and then get the cover on. It's going pretty good.
It is. See if my little contraption works for the boom up here. Once that's up, get it strapped to the crutch. I'm ready for the cover almost.
Woohoo!
Everything went pretty good this year. Despite having to build a little structure for it because the mast is down.
So the last thing we need to do is pack up the mast and bring it back to the barn so we can work on it through the winter. And a good friend of ours suggested a way to do it that worked great. So thank you, Steve. It worked like a charm.